Hello and welcome to the ULAX podcast, episode 3. So thrilled to be here, and this was unplanned. I swear to God, this is as raw as it can get. I'm in a hotel room in Cleveland, Ohio. It is May 22nd, turning into 23rd in a minute or so. And this will be published on May 31st to respect my schedule of the last day of the month. And I was just walking here in the streets of Cleveland and was just thinking about what I can talk to you next, because I do have a topic in mind. It involves hockey, but I'm not there yet because, anyways, we're in the playoffs right now and I want to see how it unfolds, I guess, to a degree. Before talking to you about this topic. So I'm thinking is there a connection here between Montreal and Cleveland and Los Angeles? I don't think so, to be honest with you. But my second podcast was about baseball, and I gotta tell you, I'm in Cleveland now on Huron Street. I think the address is 651, something like that. Something like that. The hotel name is Indigo Hotel. You can look it up. 651, I think, Huron Road, Cleveland. And I've been here before. I was here a few years ago during COVID. Probably saved my sanity coming here, Nashville, everything in the same trip. But anyways, I stayed at this hotel for a couple of nights, and I walked around for those couple of nights, and I never noticed that I'm like 200 yards from Progressive Field, the home of the Cleveland Guardians. I have a hard time with that because I know them as the Cleveland Indians, and there's this whole change the names of sports teams not to offend, whatever. I don't know. It doesn't matter. So the baseball Cleveland team plays right here outside my hotel, about 200 yards away. And the reason why I found this out is I was at the Fastener Show, because I think I mentioned that I sell rivets for a living. And there's a Fastener Fair here that was here that I visited today, right here at the Huntington Convention Center. And from there to here at the hotel, there's so many people in the street. What the hell is going on? Turns out that there was an afternoon game here with the Cleveland Guardians against I don't know who. I should look it up, but it doesn't matter. And they were roaming all around my hotel and I couldn't get in. And that's how I found out that the baseball field was just right here. So, I'm only talking to you today because I have to talk to you before month end. And it's been crazy in the Lachance residence in the last couple of weeks because we've partially adopted a nice little beagle puppy, whatever you want to call it. His name is Watson. Or we named him Watson. Nice little kid. Nice little boy. He's 4 months as of yesterday. And we got him 2 weeks ago. And it's a lot of work. Having a puppy is a lot of work. We had dogs before, Labradors. We had 2 of them. And I don't recall them to be so much work. This guy is a lot of fun. He's lovely. I'm sure I'm going to show him to you eventually. But he's quite the guy. He's nice, he's fun, but he's a lot of work. So, and then I'm thinking, it's been crazy for the last 2 weeks. And I've been in the house for the last 2 weeks. And I had to come to this event. And now I'm in my hotel room and doing some work. Said, wait a second, why don't I do my podcast right now while I'm alone, quiet, no dog, and no interruptions? So unless I speak too loud and I have a neighbor next door that's gonna come knocking on my door. Oh man. Anyways, so I figured that for the occasion, because this is improvised, I mean, I've been telling you I don't have a script and everything, but I have nothing here. I don't have bullet points. I have nothing. I don't even have a topic other than the fact that I'm here in Cleveland. And I found it so funny that I was near the baseball field. And, well, I couldn't have attended to the game, obviously, but if I'd have planned differently, I could have been here today and see the Faster Fair tomorrow. But I didn't think of looking at that because I really like baseball. And I told you all this in my second podcast, but we don't have a baseball team anymore. And the last game I saw was last year. I was fortunate enough to be in the St. Louis, Missouri area, and I went to see the Cardinals against the LA Dodgers. So here's a connection for you. And it was a hell of a game. I was with my buddy Matt, and we had a good time in Nashville prior to this. It was a good week. And, well, you guys don't know me, but for me, Nashville is everything. And for me to tell you that the highlight of that trip was my baseball game at the Busch Stadium, that's how much I enjoyed it. Because I don't have that opportunity anymore to see professional baseball. Anyways, so I figured, well, I don't have a topic that relates Montreal to LA and Cleveland. I don't have one. So I figured maybe I'll try one thing just for this, just for the heck of it. I'll play you a little tune. How about that? So I got my guitar here because I knew I was traveling here. And with the last 2 weeks, I haven't played guitar because of the little mooch at the house. Doesn't like it so far. And I figured, well, I'll bring my guitar and I'll get to play a bit at the hotel or something and pass time and whatnot. And I'm not good at all, but it's a hobby for me, and it's kind of a way for me to just disengage and disconnect from reality for an half hour or whatever when I play at my house. And this is on YouTube, so I know there's copyrights and royalties and whatnot. So maybe this video won't be there for long, but I'm going to take a shot because this is a very old song, and I don't know, it might not be protected anymore by copyright and royalties or whatever. So the music was actually written by a chap called Charlie Chaplin. I actually don't know who wrote the lyrics later, but this is called Smile, and this is my version of it. Hopefully you'll enjoy. Here we go. Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you get by. If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile and maybe to tomorrow, you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just That's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. I messed up, but I don't want to redo it. You can watch the French version right after this, because I'm going to do it again in French. And having done it in the last minutes, maybe it will be a little better. So obviously, I'll be talking in French before the song, but when we get to it, it will be in this original modified, customized mode. So I'll see you on June 30th. That was a very short podcast, wasn't it? But anyways, you'll learn to know that I'm not very serious, and I still enjoy doing this. I got a lot less views on the second podcast than I did on the first. I don't know what happened. I lost my audience of 30 people somehow. Hopefully I'll gain some on this one. And so signing off until June 30th. See you then. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.